Alright guys, so welcome back to Crypto for another video, and my gosh guys, we are in a bit of a bearish predicament for Cheers token, Bcoq INU, Chloe, except from Success Kid. So far Success Kid is doing pretty amazing compared to the rest of the market, because if you get into the chart, I know I said in my last video that we are still in this channel right over here, only until we do see a massive breakout. Then this could be a humongous move coming in for Success Kid. In fact, if we check the market right now, we were up here, but then we literally see it's kind of unusual. Whenever we see a big engulfing green candle, if we then see the next candle opening up from the bottom, it does usually spell to be more bearish, but ultimately it still looks to be going in a sideways channel. Now this is quite bullish, especially how the rest of the market's going down, and normally meme coins tank even much further, like more than 10, 50, 20% whenever Bitcoin pulls back by 5 or 6%. So we got to bear that in mind guys. But looking at it right now, it looks like we're still in this pretty decent solid sideways ranging. So that means all we got to do now is add a lot more to our bags with some of these coins, and I'm going to show you exactly how I would plan this, so you can check this video out in the next coming days or weeks. Put a timestamp on it just so you can see exactly what I see and how things could play out, providing the market condition remains the same. If we do pull back much further, guess what guys, I would not be hesitating if we come back down here or even below to add more to my bag, because ultimately I reckon with Success Kid we can do some amazing things here. So guys, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up if you reckon we're going to see some crazy move coming in for Success Kid. And secondly, I will start be calling out everyone's name, who's been putting thumbs up for any of my tokens that I'll be mentioning in my videos, including Success Kid. So guys, thank you very much, keep up with that, and in my next video I'll make sure I have all your names all lined up for me to give you all a shout out. But anyway, looking a bit more in depth into the chart, yes, we have come back down into this region over here. If we do pull back into the bottom line over here, guys, guess what? That is still going to be a pretty decent area of reaccumulation for a move to the upside. And guys, check this out. Let's say we do come back down here to claw our way from here all the way to the top of that range. It's about 178% move to the upside. Not too shabby, right? At least you can get 1x, from your trade. However, if you accumulate here and we do see that seismic move breaking above over here, that would be a pretty sick move regardless. So for this one, I've still got this trading going on right now. Well, actually, tell a lie. Yeah, I can't pull up exactly my trade, but I'm just going to show you. My current trade is actually from over here, and my stop loss on economy is actually from right over here. And guys, so far I am still in this pretty decent trade right now. I don't have any take profits because I want to see, once we do come back up to this level here, and see how we react. If we do see a nice bounce from the zone, I'm still going to be holding on onto this trade and see how much higher can we go. So that's my current trade going with Success Kid, and we are still looking very, very healthy, unlike the rest of the coins, which I'm going to share with you all right now. So far Success Kid is the only one that I'm really bullish on in terms of the chart setup. Well, why don't we just head over to Chloe, because I think Chloe is not too bad of a shape neither. If anything, we are still in a pretty decent. Oh, actually, tell a lie, Chloe is also in a very good position. Firstly, let's take a look at their tokenomics. It looks like a market cap. We are at around about total market cap of $110,000, total liquidity of around about 21k, and there's only 779 holders. Wow guys, it looks like from yesterday's video we had more than 2,000 and it dropped by more than half. It looks like so many people have either made profit making a move from here to there, As the price came dropping down, I could see the reason why some people may have even sold out all their positions, hopefully in profit. If you haven't, you know, I hope your next trade will be more successful, because you might be missing out on this insane move that could actually come out from Success Kid. Sorry, from Chloe. Let's get into the full screen, and guys, I want you to pay attention to what I see, because one, we've in fact bounced well above this level here. This level here, we've in fact went straight above. Now it looks like we could be coming back down to retest in this zone right over here. Once we do come back to retest this zone over here, it'd be a perfect area for adding more to your positions, or just picking up more Chloe token, because this area here looks like it could be a solid support. Just going to draw the line so you can see exactly. I know sometimes with drawings you might not be able to see exactly what I'm talking about, but I want to be more specific. Let me change the color into white so it's more glaringly obvious. Alright, so that means once we do come back down to retest this level over here, that means that could be a stronger confluence that we should be able to move to the upside. And the reason why for that, because once again, if you do look over to our left, look at this, guys, all we see here is invalidation. So that means once we do continue break above this level here, our first profit target should be up here. Once that happens, anywhere between here or there, let's say for argument's sake from this video that we do pull back into this region, if you put a limit order from here, targeting right up there, that will give you 342% move to the upside. That's easy 3x your trade. Now guys, this could be the most simplest and easiest play, and bear in mind, once we do come back to retest this level, guess what, depending how we react there, if we bounce above here again, all we see is more invalidation area from here to there, which means we can see even more seismic trade and profit in return. Because look, from here to there, that will give us easily another 102%. So overall, from here to right about there, we could be looking at 646% move to the upside. That's already 6x your trade. Now I reckon this is still exceptionally beautiful layout and beautiful chart setup. That is just my opinion, guys. I've made so many successful trades through looking at this sort of chart setup. And guys, this is not financial advice, just like to share this information with you on how I trade, and you can also watch along with me through my videos without having to look at my Patreons to see what you can do in order for you to be able to learn exactly what I do, which I would like to show you right now. My most popular one is my Total Crypto 23 trading coach. You get 1 trading hour with me. So that trading hour, you don't use any of your money at all. It's more or less teaching you how to structure your trade most effectively from a live demo account. You have me looking over your shoulders, sharing the screen with yourself as well, so we can start practicing the actual trades itself. We'll be practicing going long and going short, but most importantly, I'll be coaching you through it like a mentor to how you can start making these trades on a demo live account. And then once you build up your confidence to be able to play with even the smallest money that you are willing to lose, but more or less you're not going to lose, because I'm going to show you also whilst you do that and how you can profit from your trades, no matter how big or small. It's all about making those wins and also be able to break through that psychological barrier when it comes down to trading. I know it's nerving, I know sometimes people don't really want to be trading at all, but just imagine this, it's not really trading so much with the meme coins. It's all about like your holding trading style, spot trades. I'm not teaching you leverage trade. I would never recommend that for anyone unless you become more experienced. So for now, go check out my Patreon page if you like to gain some knowledge and be more informed in terms of how to trade. But most importantly, that's £17 per month, or even $20 depending where you are from around the world. I can actually become your mentor on a month-to-month basis for this value, where you get 1 hour of solid trading training. Thereafter, we can do like an online meetup to see how you go on with the trades. If you're stuck in a trade, or if you're looking to get into a trade, you may also be able to communicate with me via the WhatsApp, even on Google Meet. That way we can talk your way through on how you can start becoming more profitable, but most importantly, you making those correct trades. So I hope this is useful and informative for my Patreon page. Why don't we get back into the video? So with Chloe, it looks like we still got some room for making moves to the down, but just in case we do flip this range over here, but just in case, if we do move back to the upside, I will be looking at this level here. This level here is crucial. Reason why? Because if this move here doesn't play out, and instead we do see a break to the upside, if this was to happen, I'll be waiting for the second we do break above here. But we're going to have to go into a smaller time frame to be able to see this move right up here. So first things first, firstly, remember this green line. Now we're going to go into smaller time frame so we can see exactly where that green line is on the 4 hourly. Alright guys, so on a 4 hourly it looks like it's not as accurate, because the large time frame shows me that this green line was in fact not exactly no, actually sorry, I'll say this again. Actually, on the larger time frame, which I'll show you right now, is essentially from where we said that that's the area that we need to break before we go to the upside. But we haven't taken into consideration this long entire wick on the shorter time frame. That larger wick is in fact candles, this one right over here, because we went up, came back down quite drastically, and we formed this level here to be our support from a shorter time frame. So that means if we look back to that 1 day chart or the daily chart, from where I drew the support level on the short time frame, this whole entire area here is in fact the support, or at least the important area to look for a particular trade. So that means if we do come back down to the 4 hourly chart, where we could do that sniper style trading, that means we just need to do this. We've got 2 options here, because now this area is in fact the support area. We've already came back down into this zone. We formed this green candle, and this smaller red candle has formed a body at the top and a wick at the bottom, which means this could be a potential bullish movement, at least to retest back up to this level. Because if we look to our left, all we see is red, red, red. This green has remained green. That's over and done with. This next candle over here, if this turns green and we see this candle form into, so this red candle form into a green, and we see something similar to this, where it turns out to be like, let's say like that, then ultimately we could be expecting, let me see if I can drag it, yeah, like this. Okay, so it's not going to be exactly on top of the red candle, but you get the gist. If we see this red candle turns to green and it really ends up higher than this green, then that's a bullish continuation move to the upside. So that means our first target from a larger time frame stays the same, that this will be our first area. So guys, that's my analysis for Chloe, and we are looking still quite bullish with Success Kid, now Chloe. So let's move over to Bcoq INU. Right guys, unfortunately Bcoq INU is looking extremely bearish. we did not hold this level here at all, which means we fell below and we didn't even come up to retest this level at all. So that means our next realistic level should be back down to the area where we originally broken up from. So yes guys, you're gonna have to bear with Bcoq INU because we are still most likely continuing heading our way back down to the ground. But fear not guys, if you're a hodler for long term, you don't really care too much about the price actions right now, because ultimately if you've been in even in the last bull season, the season before, you've always seen this type of move. And not only that, the chart doesn't always repeat itself, but it does rhyme. So that means whenever we do go back up, we always inevitably going to come back down into this level here, which means now we've already on the verge of retesting. So if we do come back down into this zone, then guys, that means we're going to be even much further away from the highs. Currently, from the current price to its all-time highs, we are still roughly around about 2,340% away from its all-time highs. However, if we do zoom in slightly, let's say for example we do come back down to that area where we first made that huge move to the upside. Well guys, check this out. From there to here, that's going to be a quite staggering move to the upside. I think that's nearly 11,000%, but it's not showing me here because it's too much. So yes guys, so that could be quite easy. Another like 4,000, 5,000 move to the upside from the bottom here to the top. So we are still looking very bearish. I'll still be adding more to my bags. Bear in mind guys, for me, I'm gonna keep it quite legit. I've actually added more to my bags over here, and I've actually entered my original trade up here. So you can see guys, I'm also in a loss, but guys, I still reckon Bcoq INU is going to do absolutely insane. I still reckon we can easily do 100x for this coin. The much further down we do go, guess what guys, it won't be 100x anymore. It will be a lot more, like maybe 103, 104%. There's a lot more room for the upside swing for Bcoq INU. So guys, do not be fearful. Once again, please timestamp my video. I've been doing this for way too long to understand that even if we entered here, it's never guaranteed that we are going to go straight back up to the upside. It just means it will take that bit longer in order for us to see this massive move to the upside. So until then, whether we entered here, there, it doesn't really matter, because ultimately once we do a flip and retest this level and get into our all-time high, at least you would have bagged yourself so much Bcoq INU to the point that even if you do make like 4x from this level, you will still be in profit because you collected so many Bcoq INU tokens from down here to make up the gains and losses from here and there. However, once you do blow up past the last all-time highs, you'll be even more in the gains. So think of it as a long haul, like an investment, and not like a short-term trade. So that's my honest review, opinions, and also my technical analysis on Bcoq INU. If you've got any further comments or suggestions, or even just like to say anything, just leave that in the comments, whether you agree with me or not. So guys, let's head over to Cheers token. But before we do so, let's take a look at the tokenomics. Currently we are at a market cap of 1.7, or let's say 1.8. 10x from here, it will be it'd be like 7, let's say 18 million. 100x for me would be 180 million. Guys, this coin can still do ridiculous amounts, but looking into the chart itself, we are still looking pretty much bearish, but it's not doom and gloom. Reason why for that, because if I get rid of all the lines, here we are still stuck at least on a daily chart in this level right here. only until we do break up from this level to the upside or to the downside, we could be more conclusive where it's going to head for at least the short term. If we break up above from here, then it looks like our first target should be, one second guys, our first target should be in this level up here. And if I draw or put another larger rectangular box, that should be our first target. Our second target I wouldn't say here, but it is so close to this one, so I'll draw the next one up from this region up here. So we still got quite a bit of move required from Cheers token. If I pull out the measuring tool from the current price to that next level up, that's at least 161% move to the upside, and then from here right way to the top, that will give us at least 400 or anywhere between there. Let's say for the bottom range it would be like from 371, from top of that range 500, and let's say 50. So possibly we could recoup at least 5x from the current price all the way up into this box, and that's pretty decent guys, because had you've entered anywhere here or there and you've added more for your bags, you might see yourself in a loss. But the second we break up from here and reach back up into this level here, you will be in profit and some more, because you've added so much more bags on your way down. We've created a sideways angle move, which means you still need to make a decision where it's going to go. The longer we go sideways, the more likely we are going to move to the upside. That is my current analysis for Cheers tokens. So we just need to see, firstly guys, if we do break up from here to the upside, just add more bags here before they move to the upside. If we added more to our bags here, if we didn't go up but we fell a bit more further down, guess what guys, I'll still be adding more, because I still believe that Cheers token is going to be one of those meme coins that's going to go absolute parabolic for multiple reasons. One, it's got very low market cap. Secondly, liquidity is only 172,000. The current circulating supply is 450 mil, but total supply is just under a billion. So it looks like the developers could be dumping more tokens into, dump the tokens to the point where it might push the price even much further down, at least for the short term. Shout out to one of the commenters who mentioned that, because even though I did mention this information in my last video, somebody commented, I'm not sure what's the affiliation, with the coin, or maybe they're just a super bullish or super informative of the Cheers token. Had actually mentioned that, so hats off to you. I'll make sure I give you a shout out on the next video. So apologies I didn't do it for this one, but I will definitely do it for the next one. So yes guys, so it looks like for now we just still need to make a decision, but as soon as we see that dump of literally another 449 million of tokens into the market, it might see us being dragged back down to this level. Either way guys, I've added so much bags from here all the way down, I'm not too bothered, because sooner rather than later I will be in profit, and once we do get back up to all-time high, I'll probably be anywhere between 8 to 10x my current position. And then once we do break up to these all-time highs and beyond, guys, I can see this token quite literally get to maybe even $1. I don't know guys, what do you reckon? $1 from here will put this, we'll put Cheers on. Let's find $1. And yeah, this is a bit of a wild shot, but guys, it's just my prediction. Nothing is guaranteed. You never know what you might get out of by hodling some of this meme coin, or at least until the end of this bull season. So around about $1, it would give us at least, look at that guys, 48,000% move to the upside. I don't know about you, but I'm simply bullish on this coin regardless. But if we do get up to 48,000 guys, I will be in the millions, and I'm sure you all will be too. But don't be fearful, hodl, at least hodl to the point where you break even or get in profit. If you're not happy with this current project, you can easily go to anyone else or invest into something else. But not financial advice, I will simply be hodling until I see some crazy returns. That is just my opinion. Alright guys, so it looks like that is the end of the show. We covered Success Kid, Chloe, Bcoq INU, and finally Cheese Token. I hope you do find my video useful and informative, and if you haven't done so already, guys, what you're waiting for, do me a favour, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of all my latest content, and if you haven't subscribed to me yet, guys, don't wait on me, subscribe right over here. If you haven't checked my last two videos, here or there, go check them out, and I'll see you all in the next one.